Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes on a glorious day for football. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. It is Girona up against Benfica.
Well, Derek, after that first game, I'm sure we'll see a lot of squad rotation. And the coach will have had a chance to review their performance. Pre-season or not, there's still 3 points to win. And a good win here will set the tone for the season.
So here is the lineup.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession. But they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back. And key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
Morten Hjulman. And threading it through. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. Stuart, what should we be looking for from him today?
Well, he's a good player, no doubt about that, and he will certainly improve their midfield. I just hope he settles in quickly and shows us what an effect he can have on this team.
KB. Promising sequence. This could be troublesome. In it goes! He scored on his debut, and his fans are loving that. Little. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. He's taken on his opponent here. And a fine cross. Corner given. They take it short. And still pressing. Jakub Moder. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Over the touchline for a throw-in. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And they need to get tighter. And cutting inside. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Let's fly here. And a decent save. Full credit. It's a short corner. KB. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, trying to build ahead of steam. Another corner it'll be. Pressure on to clear his lines. Decides to shoot. Pretty simple for the keeper. Little. They've lost possession, Benfica. Beltran. That's a lovely ball. Given away once more by Benfica. Moleiro. A move of promise on the flank. Options in the middle. Oh, fine stop. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, Benfica couldn't keep it. And Brown in possession. Now, who can he play it to? That's really good and effective physical play. Shot attempted. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And how about the short corner? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Moleiro. Promising looking ball. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Good ball over the top. Will they get themselves level here? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That was the opportunity to draw level there.
Corner kick played in. And clears his lines. It is a decent-looking attack here, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Valeri. Ibrahima Kebe. Moleiro. And danger still. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Now, let's see what they can do here. Might work out. Well, you've got to classify that as a...
Well, the stats tell you everything. The chances have been few and far between, and they haven't tested the goalkeeper anywhere near enough. If they want to get something from this game, they're going to have to improve in the final third.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, this is looking promising. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though.
Well, that was a good chance to get back into this, and he can't believe it, can he?
Janssen. Brown. Moleiro. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. This could be troublesome. Oh, could be a chance. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoid. So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Oh, fancy footwork. Delivering it into the box. Well, thumped clear. And Little. Very quick thinking there. KB. Moda. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Dangerous looking attack. He's blocked it. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that
opportunity here. Oh, that is a superb save. And there's the delivery. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, let's look at this again.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Jakub Moda. And Brown in possession. Morten Hjulman. Just the challenge that was required. Not that they look as though they want to make this move count. Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. Hjulman. Valeri. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Oh, fine hold-up play here. Could be! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. "30 minutes left for play. Oh, moving it nicely. Let's fly here. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Played over. Last line of defence. Brown. Umar Solé. Moleiro. Little now. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And nicely struck. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself. Well, you can see his frustration. They've just lost their focus here.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Valeri. And continues his run. And teammates to play it to. Pellegrini. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. 20 minutes remaining. And using his strength to shield the ball. Moving it forward. Firing it towards goal! Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Janssen. Morten Hjulman. Really good challenge. And he could really get at the opposition. Renato Sanchez at the ready. And a confident clearance. Eriksson. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Renato Sanchez. Really effective shielding under pressure. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Sanchez. Well, relying on the goalkeeper. And my goodness, he produced the goods.
Yeah, great save at such a vital moment.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, not away properly. That was going in. Teammates available. Good looking cross. And stopping the danger. Now the counter-attack looks on. It's a weighted pass. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Moleiro. Now, what can they produce on the flank? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Little. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Incisive pass. Could be in. Oh, an excellent save, and they're still alive.
Well, that really would have been it. They're still in it here, but they're going to have to be quick.
Good piece of defending. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment. Hello and welcome. Amid all the hustle and bustle of Marseille, we find this wonderful football theatre, the Orange Velodrome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season third group stage for you to look forward to. It's Benfica taking on Chelsea.
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, they're playing in a 4-4-2 with one of the strikers just dropping that little bit deeper. His role is to find space between the defensive lines, but he can only do that if his partner makes forward runs.
Now, who can he play it to? The delivery towards the back post. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Oh, nice ball over the top. Credit to them for winning back possession. Palmer with it. Koke. Madueke. And he takes on the shot. Able to get his body in the way. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as... A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. These away fans come here fully expecting their team to win the title this season. If that's to be the case, they need to get off to a good start and win this game.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but one of the strikers will just drop that little bit deeper. But he can only be effective if he can find a bit of space and get enough of the ball.
And the match is underway. Effective looking pass. And a chance to whip it in here. Just needs to get it out of there. Well, threat averted. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, bizarre circumstances, really. The block by his own teammate. Offside, the final decision, Stuart.
Yeah, he's frustrated that his teammate is offside there, but it wouldn't have beaten the keeper anyway. I think he had it covered.
And Bamba with it. Aidan Morris. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 appearances says it all, doesn't it, Derek? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's taken the chances that have come his way, and he looks a real threat every time he gets the ball.
Little. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Morris. And teammates around him. It's there for him. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And Fernandez. Promising looking ball. Opportunity. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. perfectly placed. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? It's with Bamba. Now can they make something happen? Read it superbly to take back possession. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, it's a poor free kick, I have to say. What was he thinking? He was never going to score from there.
Well, they couldn't keep it. And Bamba with it. This could be troublesome. And now having a go. Palmed away by the keeper. And Little. On the ball, Augustinsson. Now he must favour the cross. Taking care of business defensively here. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Bodies forward and the break looks on. He'll have a go here. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Wasn't a great piece of passing. He's using his strength to good effect. Needs to tread carefully. And space here on the flank. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Danger averted for now. And Bamba with it. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Fernandes. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Will he play it in? Physically strong and secure on the ball. And on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
The cross is on. At times they